Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Verbling. I am teacher Oakley. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. In today's class, I welcome all levels to join me. We're going to try an exercise in problem solving. We're going to talk a little business today. What we're going to do is we're going to imagine that we are the management team of a hotel. Okay, we have a hotel on the beach and we've got problems, we've got issues, we've got difficulties, and as a class, we're going to solve them together. Hello, Marta.
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. You?
I'm doing well, thank you. And where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Okay, lovely. All right, nice to have you with me. And okay, Marta, are you by any chance a hotel manager?
No, I'm not, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I don't know. You might not want to be a hotel manager.
Maybe, I don't know how it is. So.
Okay, well, for today, for the next hour anyway, you are a hotel manager.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to discuss various problems that we're having at the hotel. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to get started, and if others join us, terrific. So, okay, here's the problem. All right, you, meaning we, are the management staff of a large resort hotel. Lately, you've had a lot of problems. You must discuss these problems with the other managers. That's you, Marta, and then come up with solutions. The hotel is on an island surrounded by beautiful beaches, coral reefs, and mountains. It seems like the perfect place to have a hotel. However, we have problems. Here is our first problem. I'm going to do a screen share with you. Okay. Marta, can you see the screen?
Yes.
All right. Could you read this for me?
Recently, the staff has noticed the tap water as a funny smell, and the housekeepers as complaining about rust stains. Guests have also complained that the water is making them ill.
Uh-oh. This is not good. Okay. Marta, do you know what rust stains are?
Yes, when the oxygen, the corrosion.
The corrosion, okay.
Yes, of materials.
Right. Oxygen has an effect on iron.
Yes.
And it causes the iron to rust. So maybe there's iron in the water. Okay, Marta, do you have any suggestions? What can we do about the problem of the hotel water?
Maybe there is an infection in the water, so it needs to be purified. Do you say purified?
Okay. Now you said maybe there's an infection in the water?
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay, let me just talk to you about English vocabulary. If I have a cut and it turns red, then maybe I have an infection.
Okay.
If there's something wrong with the water...
Okay, water is contaminated.
Okay. Yes, exactly. That's exactly the word I was going to share with you, contaminated. Oh, good. My chat is working at least. Okay, so yeah, it looks like the water's contaminated. How could we purify the water?
Um, I think that there are several methods, and I've read about some of these, but I can't remember all. I think that there is a method that uses X-rays.
Really?
X-rays, yes. In poor countries, this is one of the most effective methods.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Ayad, outside the room. Come on in and join us. Really, I had no idea. Can I ask you a question? Uh, the water is contaminated. Um, okay. Does in Italy, are there any problems with drinking water? Is there any
Mm,
water shortages? Is there any? Do
well, I
people?
think that there might be some water shortages during summer in the south of Italy, but here where I live, there are no problems at all.
Okay.
You can drink the water from the water, from the sink. I don't know, the tap
Okay.
maybe.
From the tap. That's
The
correct.
tap.
You can
Yes.
drink tap water. Oh, okay. Uh, I'm an American, Marta, but I'm from the Philippines, and here, almost, unless you live in the countryside, you don't drink water out of the tap.
Okay.
Definitely not. Every neighborhood actually has a water purification station, and you buy big bottles of water, and everyone has a water dispenser, like you might see in an office. Everyone has one here. It's very common. So, okay, so your suggestion for our imaginary hotel is that we should get a water purification system. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what about the iron in the water? What about the rust? Well,
Oh, this is a tough question for me. Hiring in the water. I don't
ac-
know.
actually, we have a expression or a set phrase to describe when this happens.
Mm-hmm.
In English, we say we have hard water.
Hot water.
Hard water. If there's a lot of minerals, sediment, or especially most often iron is usually the problem. We say we have hard water, and so we get, believe it or not, water softener to
Okay.
make the water softer. We can run it through a system of actually rock salt or other chemicals, which will leach out or remove the iron. So, in other words, maybe we need a pretty elaborate system. Can you think of any other possible solutions?
Um,
Given our location, we're on an island with mountains surrounded by the ocean.
okay, and there is iron in the water. I don't know. Maybe there is a source of iron in the mountain in under the ground, and uh, an underground source of water has flown down to here, down to the valley, and it has brought this iron to to the source of water that the hotel uses. Maybe
Okay.
it can be this. I don't know.
So maybe our business decision should be sell the hotel, open an iron mine.
No, make it independent. No, um, make his source of water independent.
Independent. Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps drill a new well, or find
Yeah.
another
Yes.
water source completely. Okay, interesting. Another recent technological breakthrough that I've heard about is actually purifying seawater or salt water. But apparently it's not exactly um, economical. It takes more energy to do that than other methods, but maybe someday. All right, let's move on to our next problem. Okay, it looks like our solution for the first problem, we're going to have to, basically in a real life decision, if really we're the managers of the hotel, we have to decide, well, what do you think we have to decide? Okay, there are many purification systems. Okay, we basically have agreed that we need a purification system, or that maybe we have to search for more water. If we're really in a business, the first thing we have to do is assign responsibility. Who's going to check water purification systems, or hire a company to do a groundwater search? I have a question for you, Marta.
Yes.
Back in the United States, we had these guys called dowsers, okay? And they would hold a stick. The stick was in the shape of a Y, and they would gently hold the. Are you familiar with this?
No, I've understood
Okay.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, and for some reason they use a green tree, a young tree, a live tree, and they make like a Y. They have a Y stick, and they hold the ends, and they walk around your property. And when the stick bends down, supposedly there's water there.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of that?
Yes. I don't know. How did you define them?
I don't know either. On the internet? I don't know. I have no idea. But perhaps we could get a water dowser.
I know. In Italian, it is called rhabdomancy. I think that there might be a similar rhabdo. I look it on what reference.
Okay. Is the method the same? I'm just curious.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Anyway, in a real life business decision, one of us has to decide, or if there's more in the group, somebody has to take responsibility to find out prices and how much it would cost for either solution. Okay, let's move on to our next problem. We have again, for those viewers just joining us, we have an imaginary hotel. We are the management team, and this hotel has some serious problems. Water divining, yeah, that's it. Rhabdomancy, interesting. Water divining, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Very interesting. Okay, here's our next problem. Marta?
Yes.
All right, would you mind reading this?
In the neighboring village, there has been an outbreak of dengue fever, a serious viral condition contracted from mosquitoes. Few guests have expressed concern.
Okay. Have you ever heard of dengue, Marta?
Yes. Yes, I don't know which are the symptoms. I don't know what the effects are, but I know that it is a viral disease.
Okay. I'm sure you do not have dengue in Italy, right?
Yeah. Yes.
It's quite similar to malaria. Actually, again, I live in the Philippines now. And in the Philippines, dengue is fairly common. And it comes in outbreaks. nothing for 6 months, and then suddenly 50 people get dengue. All right, I'm going to say hello to Narendra. Hello. Narendra, hello.
Yeah, I'm getting you, sir. Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Okay, I can hear you now.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, I am getting you. Yeah, please ask.
Okay. Where are you from, Narendra?
Sir, I am from India, central part of India.
Central part of India. Okay. Narendra,
Yeah.
do people ever get dengue?
Yes, sir.
Do people ever get dengue?
What, sir?
Dengue from mosquitoes? Hang on.
Sir, not getting what are you saying?
Okay. Here, I'll write it in the chat box, okay? It's a type of disease. Dengue. It's a disease from mosquitoes. Kind of similar to malaria. Do you know malaria? Yeah.
Yeah. This is name.
Okay. All right. Do people in India get malaria?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, dengue is very similar. Mosquitoes. You know, mosquitoes. Yeah. Okay. Mosquitoes carry the disease. Okay. So we're imagining that we have a hotel. Very nearby, there is a dengue outbreak. All right? Many people are getting sick with this virus. What can we do? What can we do about this? Do you have any idea, Narendra?
Yeah, sir, we can maintain many safety like so we should maintain our clearness. We should keep our house and every place to clear. We should not throw any water like hello, and we should on floor do not place any that thing like where rain fall and collect. So we should maintain many security like for more safety, like leaves of tree. Also, we should collect. I mean proper. It can be maintained by proper solution.
Okay. I don't. Your microphone is a little choppy. Didn't quite get everything, but I know one thing you said is very important. You should not have standing water. Standing water, meaning not running. No standing water anywhere. That's absolutely correct. Mosquitoes love to breed in standing water. All right. Let me talk to Alberto. Hello, Alberto.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
Fine. You?
I'm doing well, thank you. Alberto, we are the management team. You and Marta and Narendra and I and now Kansu. We're a management team for a hotel. Okay.
Yeah.
We got some serious problems. The problem we're discussing is there's an outbreak of dengue, which is a virus caused by mosquitoes. What can we do about it?
I think there are specialized enterprises that kill animals. That animals, no?
Okay.
By mosquitoes and so on.
Okay. Are you talking about insecticides?
Yeah.
Insecticides. These are chemicals that we can spray, okay, around our hotel grounds, okay,
Yes.
to try to kill the population, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a problem with that? Uh, Marta.
Yes.
Marta, what do you think?
I think that people who have already contracted virus must be put into quarantine, and that yes, I think that insecticides might be a solution for this health. I mean, spraying around and eliminating every kind of risk
Mm-hmm.
may let the virus proliferate.
Okay. But let me just remind everyone that we are the management of a hotel. If we start spraying chemicals all over the hotel, I get a little upset. Actually, I'm coughing just thinking about it. Actually, this is the place because dengue is very common in the Philippines. That's the solution. They will often spray insecticides. God, you guys have no idea. It is horrible. You cannot breathe. If you accidentally breathe this stuff, it is horrible. So, in other words, we just spray insecticides. We could, but we have to make sure that the guests are somewhere. All right, in their right. The first most simple solution, actually, kind of agree with Narendra. First is to take care of any standing water, because remember, what's that, Narendra?
Yeah, I'm not getting what are you saying.
What? What? Oh, whoops. Oh dear. Okay. Narendra's taken away. Come back, Narendra. Okay. All right. Don't have standing water. Your mosquito problems are a lot less severe. Okay. Let's talk about another problem here at the hotel. Oh my goodness. All right. Alberto.
Yes.
Can
Yes,
you,
teacher.
can you favor and read about this problem?
Yeah. I don't see the paper.
Can you see that? No?
No,
Is it blurry or just not big enough?
it's black. The screen is black.
The screen is black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. Yeah, I just got rid of it. Okay, hang on. Let me try again. The screen is black. Okay.
Yeah, now it's black. Yeah, that's complaints about the staff.
Okay.
Many guests say that the staff is rude and hateful. The staff members with each other. Sometimes they swear at. I can't see anymore.
Okay. They swear at the managers.
The managers. Sometimes
Oh my.
they swear at the managers.
Oh my. Okay, this is a big problem. Our staff, our hotel staff, swears at the managers and are rude to the guests. Wow. What can we do, Alberto?
We have to have a discussion with the staff and tell them that let's be polite with the guests.
Okay. All right. Alberto, polite. Polite.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Polite.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, okay. Having a meeting with the staff, I think that's good, but I don't know if it's enough. I don't know. Marta, what do you think?
I think that they should be threatened to be fired first during this meeting, and if things don't change, if the situation remains the same, I think that they should fire. No, I mean that other substitutes should be, take on.
Okay. We should threaten the staff. I like it. Okay. Who wants to do this talk? Who wants to talk to the staff? Marta? Who wants to be the hammer? Who's good at this? Marta, are you good at disciplining staff?
Yes, I might be.
Oh, what happened?
Can you hear me?
Either I'm frozen or everyone else is. Can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
I can,
goodness.
but you can hear me.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Not sure if you guys are frozen or not. Okay. In the hopes that you can hear me, all right. So we need to talk to the staff. I think we can all agree on that. We need to threaten them, but usually, of course, when you're in business and you need to fire staff, you have to have a clear reason. You have to have documentation. Right? Normally. So, maybe we need to have some system. Do you think? Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Alberto?
Yes.
Alberto? Okay, good. All right. So, Alberto, what do you think? Should we give them one warning only? A warning and a written documentation? Something they have to sign? Should we suspend them for a week? No pay. What do you think?
Yes. Well, it's possible. You know. It could be a right measure, but I don't know. It depends on the situation of the staff. I don't know.
Alberto, let me ask you a question. If you're at your job,
yes,
and where are you from, Alberto?
From Spain.
From Spain. Okay,
Yeah.
so there you are in Spain. If somebody swears at a manager, what happens?
Well, the manager become angry, and it's possible that he suspended you. That he suspends you.
Okay.
A week or a day or.
Okay. A week or a day. Okay. Marta, how about in Italy? What if somebody swears at the manager?
I think that the relationship is not so good, and maybe they can be fired. Yes, there is this chance.
They can be fired. All right.
Yes.
Okay. So, in business, often we're going to detail exactly, okay, you get one warning, you get 3 warnings, you get no warning, instant, you're fired. You do this you're fired. Obviously, there are always things that if you set the building on fire, you're fired. if you murder the boss, you're fired.
But the problem, sure, there is a big problem, or there could be, because then the hotel is without the staff. If you are firing all the staff, then the guys are alone. Yeah.
Very good. I was wondering if one of you guys would bring that up.
You have to negotiate with the staff then.
Right. We really can't fire everyone because they're the business.
Yeah.
We're selling a service. So service means we have to have people. We're not selling ball pens. You know, we're selling service, which means we absolutely have to have people. So really, maybe there's something else we have to look at, because that's a very good point. Maybe we have to see in the village, which we mentioned earlier in the class, maybe we could see if there are a lot of potential employees. Maybe there's a lot of possible employees. We haven't discussed that. So exactly, when it comes to firing employees, we also have to know what is the job market. Is it easy or difficult to find employees? We're on an island. Maybe there's no other business and it's very easy. Maybe we're on a small island and there's really no people there. So that depends. Okay. So this could be actually one of the most difficult problems. All right. Speaking of which, okay, let me just ask you one more related question. Marta?
Mm-hmm.
Marta,
yes.
are you currently working?
Yes, I'm working on a part-time.
Okay. Does your company make you sign a contract with all of their rules, the company rules? Is that common in Italy?
Yes.
Okay. That's just normal, right? I think most Western companies that is. So before you even work somewhere, you have to sign a contract. Now, let me ask the same thing. Alberto. Alberto, do you work somewhere currently?
No.
Okay. One more related question.
No.
Okay. But maybe anyway. Are you currently working? Wow. Alberto, I'm getting a lot of echo. Okay. Does your company make you sign a contract with all of their rules, the company rules? Alberto, if you have the verbling window open, please close it, because we hear everything twice.
Yes.
Okay. Just close the verbling window and leave the hangout. All right?
Yes.
That will get rid of the echo, which I still hear. What the heck? Okay. I'm still getting echo. Strange. Alberto, you only have the hangout open?
Yes. I only have the hangout.
Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Odd. Okay. But my question anyway, in Spain, do most people have to sign a contract which states things like how much you make, but also all the rules of the company?
Yes.
Okay, so that's normal. So that is one thing. we have discipline problems, by the way,
Hmm.
that's what we'd call them, disciplinary problems, with our staff, we probably need to make sure they all have a contract. If they already have one, they need to understand it. If they don't, we need to make one so we can enforce it. Wow. A lot of echo. Okay. Let's go on to our next problem.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay. Let's see. Marta, can you... Whoops.
Yes.
Can you read this one for us?
Many things are broken. The roof leaks and many TVs in the room don't work. Sometimes there is no electricity or hot water.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
What are we going to do?
We are going to call many technicians in different fields to fix things up, you know.
Okay. All right. One thing with English, I don't know if we need technicians. In English, when we talk about technicians, we're talking about possibly computer-related things
Okay.
or really sophisticated electrical devices or mechanical devices. We need more simple, like building people. For example, what do you call somebody who fixes water or pipes and tap and you know that word?
Oh my God. No, I know that word, but
You can't think of it?
yes, right now.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's that guy is a plumber. Okay, a plumber fixes the water, fixes the toilet, or whatever. All right. A person who just fixes the lights, or the outlets where you plug things in, or the switches. Okay. Oh, Marta, it's me and you again. Do you know what that guy is called?
Electrician.
Very good, electrician. Okay. How about somebody who fixes windows? And whoops, I misspelled that. Somebody who fixes part of the wall, something like that.
Carpenter.
Carpenter, excellent. Okay. Now, one of our problems was our TVs don't work.
Yes.
Who do we call?
The electrician, of course.
The electrician. Not necessarily.
No? Okay.
No, electricians don't usually know about the tubes or the different parts. Here you may call, perhaps, this is where you might need some kind of technician or a TV repairman.
Okay.
Or maybe a TV technician. Now TVs are much more sophisticated, for example. All right. And actually, one of our problems was the roof leaks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here's a trick question, Marta. Who do I call when the roof leaks?
I don't understand fully the word leaks.
Roof. Ah, okay. The roof, okay, up above my head, the flat part, is this...
No, the word roof is yes, it's common, but okay. I don't understand leak.
Leaks?
Yes.
Ah, oh, okay, I'm sorry. A leak is when water slips out of something.
Okay.
All right, I have a cup here. If it leaks, water's dripping down out of the bottom.
Okay.
Oh, my cup has a leak.
When it rains is a big problem.
That's correct.
It's a big problem. Okay.
That's right.
Maybe we can call some carpenters at first to repair the roof, because maybe we should undergo some maintenance. That's the real problem. The roof is old, so there are some holes, or the material has been corrupted, and the water leaks inside.
Okay. All right. So perhaps a carpenter. And we actually have in the United States anyway, we actually have a specific word for the guy that fixes the roof. A roofer.
Okay.
You can hire a roofer. Well, I don't know about Italy or Spain. I have no idea. But in the United States, when somebody is building a house, for example, carpenter is general. There are different kinds of carpenters.
Yes.
We have the roofer who fixes the roof. We have the sheet rocker who puts that sheetrock, that flat stuff on the walls. That's all they do. We have Finnish carpenters, and they build cabinets or windowsills, not just the walls and the structure, but Finnish carpenters do finish work. They put in the rail on the balcony, or they do more intricate, complicated work, like cabinets and things like that.
Okay, I see. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, the guys who just build the walls, they're called framers. And in the United States, you have to hire. Oh, I'm going to have to hire 2 framers, 2 roofers, 2 sheetrockers. You have to hire specific specialists. Yeah. Is that the case in Italy? I don't know. Maybe you know. Maybe you don't know.
Maybe it's me. I know only that there are carpenters, but I don't know if... Yes, I suppose that they are specialized in particular.
All right. I'm going to attempt to talk to Kansu. Kansu, are you there? Are you really here, Kansu? Okay, she's been knocked in and out of the class all for the last 45 minutes. Unfortunately.
She's a technician.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's the problem. Okay. So many things are not working. No electricity or no hot water. Alberto, I don't know if you heard our last problem. We're talking about hiring many workers because we have many broken things at our hotel.
Yeah.
Can you think of any other solution? Anything else we need to do?
About this problem? No.
Yeah,
we have to
broken things.
Yeah. No, we have to join a good group of professionals and repair it. I don't know. It's probably we have to control for nothing, for nobody to broke the things, but I don't know.
Ah, okay. Moving
Perhaps
forward,
the staff. If the staff is angry with the hotel, perhaps it could be they have broken the curtains on the roof and on the flats.
Right. We know we have an angry staff.
Yeah. It's linked. All is linked in life.
It's all linked. Everything's linked. Okay. I tend to agree with that philosophy. Well, if so, then we have to think about the future and take preventative measures. We have to preventative measures. We have to do something. What can we do to make sure people aren't breaking things or stealing things? What do you think? Alberto, what do you think?
Yeah, we could put some information paper in the flats and so on. Reading,
Okay.
like be careful with the curtains, or be careful with the ceiling, or be careful with
Okay, the
with
TV.
the floor, or with the TV.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I was trying to think of other ways that we could prevent people from deliberately breaking things or keep things from getting broken. For example, I'm thinking of two different things, two different problems. One, we have all these things breaking. Something that you guys didn't bring up. Do we have a maintenance department? Do we have a maintenance man? Do we have somebody who just fixes things? We haven't discussed that. Every hotel, I used to be a chef back in the United States for quite a few years. So I worked in some big resort hotels. Every resort hotel I ever worked in most certainly had a maintenance department. 2, 3, even 4 guys, depending on the size of the hotel, who did nothing but fix things year-round and do like gardening work, take care of the plants, mow the lawns, all the regular things that have to be done. That's something we didn't even talk about. Most bigger companies have maintenance, any kind of company, manufacturing even, whatever. Another thing, if we're worried about our staff, you know, if our staff are angry with us, okay, they may break things or they may steal things. Okay, how can we stop that from happening? Of course, when people break things or steal things, Marta, do you have any ideas how we could prevent theft? And
in hotels, usually, I don't know, TV or air dryers are only locked, you know, are fixed on the table, are, you know, repairman and the maintenance service always check for them for TVs or hair dryers before the customer leaves. So and if they find them broken, they charge them.
okay, okay, so you're talking about locking things down, double checking them. You're talking about making some security changes, right?
Yes.
Now, there's an area we haven't talked about at all. Security. That is one example that we can use to improve our security, locking things down and making sure rooms are checked before the customers check out. Absolutely. Hello, Chow. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. Welcome to the class. Where are you from, Chow?
I'm from China.
Okay. Well, thanks for joining us. Have you been viewing the class? Do you know what we're...
Yes.
Okay, you know what we're doing in this class?
um, to to practice a situation.
Yes, exactly. Very good. Yes, our situation is we are managers of a hotel. Welcome,
Okay.
Chow. You are now the manager of a hotel. Congratulations.
Okay.
Okay, we just started talking about security in the hotel. What are things that we can do to improve security?
I to identify the people who went to go to my hotel, and oh, that is not a good idea. And put the camera more camera in the hotel, and hire more security people. How to say that?
Well, that was pretty good, Chow. All right. Yeah, something we have not talked about at all. We have staff that is angry with us. We have many broken TVs. Why? We haven't really talked about security. Chow says maybe we should think about getting cameras, closed circuit cameras or CCTV cameras, closed circuit television cameras. And he mentioned perhaps getting security or guards. Chow,
Yes,
would you like to be the head of security in our
I would like
hotel?
to. Uh,
Okay, I'm going to appoint you the head of security.
my pleasure.
Your pleasure. Great. Okay, we have a new head of security, ladies and gentlemen. Marta, Alberto. I'd like to introduce Chow, our new head of security. Hi, Chow. Okay, we're good. Okay, one more problem here. Let's talk about this last problem. I'm going to share this with you. Chow, would you mind reading this for me? Can you see it?
Yes, the hotel is difficult to get to. There are no buses coming from the airport to the hotel. The taxi from the airport to the hotel is very expensive.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, so it's hard to get from the airport to the hotel. What can we do regarding this problem?
Maybe we can develop our own buses, or
Okay,
yes,
like a shuttle bus.
yes.
Usually, often a bus that we may have going from the airport to the hotel, something like that. We call it a shuttle bus. All right. And how about if security drives the shuttle bus?
Uh, I don't think so, because
Yeah, oh! Okay.
security have their own work, own job.
Well, who would you suggest? Who's going to drive the shuttle bus?
Um, the people in my room, or I mean the general situation.
Yeah. Who should be in charge of the shuttle bus and the shuttle bus schedule? What part of the hotel? Security, maintenance, front desk?
We can hire a bus driver.
A driver. Okay. A
Yes.
specific driver. All right. Okay. All right. Is there anything else we can do to make travel from the airport back and forth to the airport any easier? Marta, do you have any ideas?
We can make an agreement with other hotels, maybe, to develop, a bus tour, a bus that drops clients at every hotel.
Ah, very good. Finally, we're getting economical ideas, ways to save a little money. So far in this meeting, all we've done is spend money. Right, okay, if we share a shuttle bus service, with other hotels, it will be much more economical. Okay, I think that's a great idea, actually. Uh, okay, Marta, I've had a question for you,
Yes.
all class, since you were the first one here, and now I can't help myself anymore. Your icon or your avatar, whatever, for Google,
Yeah.
what is that?
It's a photo of sand, of a circle made in the sand.
Really?
Yeah, can you see? I don't know why Google displays it as a circle, but it was a frame photo with
Okay.
the sand. I think that you could see also small pieces of wood in the sand.
Okay, I thought there was an insect.
No, just sand.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought there was an insect sitting on like a plug with the water.
No.
Okay, never mind. Okay, uh, Chow.
Yes.
Chow, have you ever stayed in a resort hotel?
Resort hotel.
Yeah.
What does it mean? Resort hotel.
Well, okay. For example, a normal hotel in the city, obviously you would have a room and, hopefully maybe a nice room, but that's it. A resort hotel would often be like our resort hotel is at the beach, where a resort hotel is you go to the hotel as the destination. The hotel has things like maybe a golf course, or it's on the ocean, or you go to that hotel to be at the hotel. If I go to Shanghai, yes, I'm going to stay in a hotel, but I don't go just to stay in the hotel. I go to see Shanghai. A resort hotel, you specifically make plans to have your vacation at that hotel. Usually there's activities or things that you can do. Surfing or wind sailing or swimming or whatever.
I see.
Have you ever been to a resort hotel?
I haven't yet, but I would like to have this experience.
Well, I hope you can. They're expensive, Chow. I will tell you
Yes.
that. I've rarely, but I used to work in quite a few resort hotels. So that's always an option. You just act like a guest. Marta, have you ever stayed at a resort hotel?
Not really.
Not really? Oh, you've got to go. All right.
Yes, I should.
You should. Okay. Alberto? Are you there, Alberto? I have some problems with the Hangout today. All right, we've only got a minute or so left. Chow?
Yes.
You haven't stayed in a hotel, but if you could travel anywhere, where would you like to travel?
I don't know. Maybe the Europe, North Europe.
Where? New York or Europe?
Europe, North Europe.
Europe. Okay. Well, where? Spain? Italy?
Maybe both.
Maybe
I would
both.
like to travel around. Yes.
Travel around Europe. Did you hear that, Alberto? Chow's coming to your house. Alberto, are you there? Okay. We've only got a few seconds left. Marta, if you could travel anywhere, where would you like to travel to?
I would like to travel to North and South America.
Well, that's like half the planet.
Yes.
You're talking about the entire Western Hemisphere. Wait a second. Okay. Anywhere in in particular?
Brazil.
Brazil.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've always wanted to participate to the carnival.
Me too. I'll meet you there next year. It's already over with this year.
No,
All right, Marta.
I want to go for the Olympics, for the Olympic Games.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, the Olympic Games are coming up. And the World Cup. Lots of things going on in Brazil. Okay, guys, I'm out of time, and I have to make way for the next class. Thank you very much. Thank you, Chow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marta.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alberto. Thank you so much for joining me.